Hi guys, so we are working on the next stage of the corner shade garden. Before we start planning out any of the perennials that we're going to add, we want to go ahead and add this bench that I got off Amazon. I want to have a nice cozy little corner back here that we can sit and enjoy the shade, enjoy the garden from a different angle, the flower bed that's back here. Just still need to show you guys that. It's actually looking really wonderful. So anyway, I'm going to unbox this today. We're going to go ahead and get it together. I'll give you an honest review of it. Then we're going to figure out where we want to place it. And then in the next video, we'll go ahead and start getting our perennials in. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard Kentucky homestead. My name is Kim, and let's get started. Okay, so we need to take A and B and the other A and D. So let's see, we've got some long screws and we have some short screws. Okay, so the short screws go into the seat and the long screws go into the top. So we have the bench together. Very happy with it. It's sturdy. It's a metal bench instead of that cheaper acacia type wood. So really happy with that. We're gonna get it placed, and I've got a whole bunch of really beautiful perennials to get into the ground as well. We're not gonna do that in this video. We'll do that in the next video, but might start getting them placed around a little bit. So we are gonna go back a little bit ways. Now the fence is gonna be redone soon. I'm not sure if it's going to be this fall or in the spring, so I'm going to have to stay several feet away from it to ensure that there's plenty of room to work back there. But it's going to look awesome back here. So let's figure out where the bench should go. I like it up towards the front, but I think I really would like it to have a little bit more of the plants in front of it. So we're going to push it back just a little bit. Thinking I've got this Pieris. So it is a, that's not the right one. This is a Valley Rose Pieris. It is 3 to 4 feet tall, 5 feet wide. As hardy to 0. I usually try to get stuff that's more hardy than that, but I had 2 that survived last year, so they should be fine. I was thinking about doing with these, putting them on either side of the bench. It needs 5 feet, we need to have 2 feet in between. So, something like that. Now I am going to hit a lot of rock and also a lot of tree roots here. I do have one of the Laura Edition power augers from Garden Answer. Super wonderful tool. That's what I've used to plant this whole back flower bed. Has made it so much easier, but I know that there's going to be a lot of rock, there's going to be a lot of tree roots, and I've also got to consider going right almost down the center where the benches is the main power line for the neighborhood. So I need to be really careful, and if I'm planting anything in that sector, I'm gonna have to hand dig that. So let me show you real quick what plants we have. So I have been collecting shade perennials on the clearance rack at Lowe's throughout this summer, as well as some from last year, some of the ones in the grow bag. Some of that stuff back there is from last year. But we have a variety of different ferns, some hostas, some heuchera. We have a white rhododendron, some grasses that are shade. It was weird, I had a hard time last year finding any shade grasses, and this year it seemed like they were everywhere. So this is Twisted Arrows Rush. Paris, this is Leary Rope. I do already have some stuff in here. I have some hostas, some rhododendrons and azaleas, some heuchera, some ajuga, several azaleas back that way. Got some more. I got these at Lowe's for like $2 a piece. And this is also Twisted Arrow Root, or Twisted Arrow Rush. But we do have some stuff in here already. So this section here gets a lot of light very early in the morning. As you can see, it's still somewhat in the sun. Back here is pretty much dappled to almost full shade. This area is full shade. And then when we come up here to the front, it will get a lot of afternoon sun. So we'll want to put anything that needs some sunshine up here. Also, we have some astilbe, more ferns, more hostas, and heuchera. Carex grass there as well. That's from last year. So it should be really, really beautiful once we're finished. So I'm going to go ahead and work on getting these sorted out, see where I want to plant them. I will share that with you in the next video. And until that, if you're interested in more gardening content, check out this video. Happy gardening. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.